It's Jhozae and I'm here to slay. Come to you, not here to play. So get your likes in. Gotta get those comments in.
Hey guys, I'm back for another video and we are here with another Jhozae'S Gems. Sorry about the echo. Okay, because I'm throwing a little twist on today's episode. So I'm about to do my makeup because I'm about to go do some lift. Now I'm doing lift now because I'm trying to move and I'm trying to get my own space, my own place, or whatever the case may be. So I'm working my job, doing YouTube, and also doing lift because I need to get this coin because I want to move by April 1st, if that makes any sense. Let's start with this first email. The first email is kind of a piggyback off the last episode. How to cope with an abusive relationship you just got out of. How to stay strong without getting sucked back into it. I'm sure in abusive relationships, it's not only physical, it's also mental. So that person usually is trying to break you down to the point where, like, to the least common denominator. They want to break you down to the point where you can't really think for yourself. You don't feel good about yourself. You don't have no kind of like ambition and nothing else because they done ripped that off from you because they did it for their insecurity reasons because they don't want you going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? People that abuse usually do that because they don't want to be alone. They're weak-minded, so they prey on other weak people and make them weaker than them so that they feel stronger and superior. Now to work on yourself. Now working on yourself is not going to be easy, and I'm going to really be serious with you because I've been in an abusive relationship, so I know how it is. So to not get caught back in it, you have to cut all ties with that person. When I say all ties, I mean every single last tie that you have. So sorry about that. I had to go do my eyebrows off camera because eyebrows are a tricky situation. You just can't go in willy-nilly. You really have to really be studying them around. There's no need to talk to them. Like, they've hurt you to the point of you being so broken. So I would cut them off completely. If they got parents that you still talk to, cut their asses off too. Siblings, all that. Cut the whole shebang off because what you need is time to get yourself back. You need to get back to who you are. Which means you're gonna need alone time. Which means you're gonna need stuff that doesn't distract you or make you go back to this person. First thing you need to realize is that you're not worthless. You're not bad to the point where you can't get anybody else. There's somebody out there for everybody. This person right here wanted you to feel like you didn't have anything else to give. Continue to be around like positive people. Don't look for relationships. That is like the biggest thing. Do not go out there looking for somebody else to fix you because that's not how that's supposed to work. A lot of people make that mistake. When they get out of these relationships, they go look for somebody else to fill that void that they have going on, and what happens is you transfer all the problems that you have from the last relationship to this new relationship and you ruin that. I had to write. I wrote a lot. I had to get my notebook out and I had to go off because I had to vent to myself. I had to tell myself that I feel worthless. I know I'm beautiful, but I don't feel like it. I had to say it because I needed to see it again, and I needed to tell myself I think that. And once I told myself that, I started to feel stupid, like, why do you think this way about yourself? I can be honest with you and I can tell you that what I did was I went off to work and I just kept working and working and working and working to keep my mind off of it. But every night that I came home, I was reminded of how alone I was because we slept in the same bed, lived in the same house, and now I felt empty, even though I know it was for the best that he was gone because we did nothing but fight, argue, go back and forth, have, you know, whatever, he cheated and so on and so forth. So I really just had to adjust to it. It's gonna be so tough in the beginning, but let me tell you something, boo. You'll definitely get past that point. While you're growing and you're working on yourself, they're definitely gonna jump into another relationship. They're definitely gonna get into another relationship because people like that are insecure enough. When me and my ex broke up, guess what he did? He jumped right into another relationship. I didn't even finished getting his bags at my house. At first, it feels like you feel some type of way. You're like, damn, he really didn't love me. He jumped in a relationship that quickly and blah, 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 boosty, boosty. A person that can jump in a relationship that quickly has not changed not one bit. While they're out there doing their own thing, you work on yourself. Working on yourself is the only way to get over these situations. And once you're out of this situation, I promise you, once you love yourself enough, you will never put yourself in a predicament where you let a person put their hands on you or speak to you in any kind of manner. Hopefully that helped you out. Let's go to the next situation. So my question to you is, I feel like you might be able to relate to. I'm the black sheep of my family. I have done everything on my own while all three of my siblings have had everything handed by our parents. I have raised my kids on my own and put myself through school. I have had no help or support from my family since I was 15. Now that I'm in school for nursing and well on my way to good life, which I have struggled my ass off for, they act resentful like I'm too good for them now. I do feel like they talk behind my back and are very jealous of me. My dad has even said it to me in so many words. I'm gonna be the only one in our family that isn't working lower middle class. I really feel some type of way. My family should be beyond proud of me, and all they can be is jealous of my life because I married a great man. I worked my ass off to make a good living for my family. We live comfortably. I don't understand it. I'm the type of person that would share my wealth and help my family, but anymore I want to say F all of you. Hello to the face. Honestly, some people you just can't make happy. Like that is just to be 1,000% real. And jealousy is all it sounds like. You are starting your own family. You have you are married now. You have children. You have to provide for them. If they can't treat you accordingly, and if they can't treat your kids accordingly because they feel some type of way because where you're at in life, that's somebody's fault but their own. And at the end of the day, you don't need to be feeling bad about it at all. You have been busting your ass to get where you needed to be. I even saw it. So I say this, and I say this in the most sincere way. Screw them. They're gonna either get with it or get lost. And you can't help that people don't feel can't be proud of you the way they want to. Since you were 15, and I'm the middle child too. I'm the middle child. I'm gonna say I'm the black sheep too. Like I'm the one who sticks out the most. They'll fall in line. If they don't fall in line, then thank you next. It's to be honest. Keep open communication with them because it's your family. But when it's time for the going to get tough and everybody start looking out for one another, you look out for your children and your husband because that's the people that are the most proud of you. Family can definitely be haters too. If you weren't doing well for yourself and you were struggling like everybody else, nobody would even think twice about it. I can promise you that. But since you are that child that wasn't really paid much attention to or looked out for, that's why you strive so hard. So be thankful that they weren't on you like that. Because I used to say the same thing. I used to be in there like, my brother and my sister can get anything they want handed to them. Like their grandparents pay for their college. They just get whatever they want. And it's ridiculous. They don't have to take responsibilities for anything that they do. You know what I'm saying? But me, on the other hand, I had to go to school, pay for school by myself. I was the first one to go to college. I was the first one to have to figure things out on my own. I was the only one who got up and I had to jump up and move out, just because I was the only responsible one. I'm the only one who is willing to pay bills and help out around. So I just learned to not think about it too much because that's what bothered me the most. When I think about it and I think of how I'm going to be able to fix it, continue going the path that you're going down, because at the end of the day, your children are watching. You deserve to be happy for yourself because it's a good thing. They should be proud of you, but they're not, and they're not showing it. And they probably are proud deep down. They just can't, they don't know how to handle something like this because at the end of the day, they've never did it. You know what I'm saying? When you're the first to do something, it, of course, it's intimidating to everybody else because it's like, damn, now they're looking at their life and reflecting on their life and be like, damn, how does my child do this before I did it? You can't make nobody feel no type of way towards you. You can't make nobody be happy for you. You can't make nobody smile for all your accomplishments. They're yours. Be proud. You did it. Next story. I caught my dad cheating on my mom and he still hasn't confessed to my mom. I walked in on him having intercourse with another woman in the basement. My dad told me he'll handle it, but it's been almost a year and he's still not said anything to my mom. And I recently saw the woman he had the affair with leaving my neighborhood when I came home from school. Should I tell my mom I caught my dad stepping out on the marriage? What? First of all, excuse me. Y'all, sometimes I'll be just as shocked as y'all because I don't look, so I get the emails, I know that they're in there, I don't read them because I like to read them and get the best reaction right away. So I don't read them. So first of all, damn, that's for one. For two, yes, you should tell your mother. Like, I feel like this, just because he doesn't have loyalty does not mean that you don't need to have loyalty, period. You need to have loyalty to your mother. First of all, he's disrespecting your mother. Ain't nobody gonna come for my mom. You come for my mom, I'm send for yours. That's period. I don't care. Grandma gonna get her ass beat because you're not gonna come for my mother, period. Just think about it like this. You don't say nothing to your mom is gonna be dealing with, she's gonna be living with this man who's been deceiving her, doing whatever he wants, whenever he wants to, with whoever he wants to. And now you gotta see this hoe around the way? Hell no. First of all, I would've popped in him and popped off. And he said he'll handle it whenever he wants to. I'll handle it. She's in a marriage that only one person is following the vows. This person smiling and happy and laughing and giggling, not knowing that my dad has been just cheating on her ass with Margaret from down the street. Hell nah. You got me, child, and or screw. My mom will not be disrespected. Have some loyalty to your mom since he can. Next situation. My girl cannot cook and she tries her little heart out. Yesterday she made me a hot dog, broccoli, and cheese casserole. What the? Literally, it says that. That's just one of her latest creations. She brags on social media like she's a Chef Curry in the kitchen when she's out here making trash meals. I'm tired of her disrespectful meals, man. I don't want to lose my girl, but I don't want to lose my intestines either. Help me out. You owe it to her to be honest. Like, I know you saying she tries a little hard out, but maybe she could take a cooking class. Like, don't sit there and fuel the fire. Like, if she's not cooking well, she's not killing the game. If sis ain't really working to her full potential, you need to be the one to say something. Or guess what? You eating hot dogs and macaroni and cheese casseroles. Unless you don't want things to change, you can keep your mouth closed. But if you want them things to change, you better say something to her. Like, hey, or suggest a cooking class. Don't hurt her feelings too much, but hurt her enough. So that she know that you gonna be honest with her no matter what. You out here lying for her. Alright, I got one more, y'all. My mom and my girl are way too close. They hang out every day and talk on the phone all the time. The problem is that I don't like her like that to be around my mom. I did introduce them and they hit it off, but my girl isn't the girl I want to spend the rest of my life with. We weren't in an exclusive relationship and I do see other women. I've even told my mom that, but my mom is sure that she's the one for me. How do I get control back? First of all, you're wrong. You shouldn't introduce it to your mom. My thing is this. Don't introduce her to your mother, because right there, even though you're telling her that you're seeing other people, you're showing her that she means the most to you. Right there is enough ammo for somebody to just be all in head over heels and all that kind of crap. A lot of us women think or feel as though if we get in with your mother, sis, we getting in with you. Period. You should have thought about that before you went and got sis hopes up by letting her meet your mother.
Please don't, man.
You're not gonna be with her for long, you don't bring her home. That's just the rule. Everybody knows that, so you gotta be a young boy at that. Because there's no freaking way that you gonna bring somebody home that you're not that serious about. Unless you just getting some head in the middle of the night, kicking her out, that's one thing. To me, you with me, we together, nigga. All I can tell you is, they both good love, you have to enjoy. Cause you steps is, I would do my lashes and stuff, but it's about to be night. It's nighttime. I'm not going out. I'm just gonna go do Lyft. Okay, you guys. So that was all the situations that I was emailed. I mean, I have a couple more, but I'm just gonna put them on my next episode because it was way too much. Continue doing this stuff. Make sure you guys keep coming back. If you guys want to leave any Jhozae'S gems, this email is right here. Leave it with this email. It is JHOZAE'SGEMS@gmail.com. You can tell me about anything that you got going on. If you want to punch a little sister in the face, you want to talk about it, please email me because we will talk about it on camera, and that's just how it's gonna go. I love and I enjoy helping people in any way possible. This is the only way that I'm gonna be able to give back to people that I don't know and I won't be able to see. If y'all continue loving this segment, please give it a thumbs up, y'all, because it's gonna help me keep this going. All the videos at this time that you guys click on those past videos that missed, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button if you're not disappointed. Oh, turn the notification bell on. It is down here. Turn it on to get everything I post because my posts are on point. I just want to say that I love you guys. Be through. Do you? Bye, y'all.